and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm definitely not going dog walking. I certainly don't dress like this when I'm going dog walking. I thought this evening I'd do something a little interesting for you, maybe, hopefully. A little get to know me tag, as they're called. I think there's how many? 50 questions. Hopefully that's not too long, and we'll see how we're getting on for time when we get to around about 30 and cut it off if needed. Alright, so let's jump in. Let's have a look at number 1. Are you named after anyone? No, originally my mum said that I was going to be called Charlotte. So as far as I know, Kelly, I'm not named after anybody. But my middle name, Suzanne, is a combination of my mum's name, which is Susan, and my auntie's name, Anne. So in that sense I'm named after somebody, but not my first name and not my forename. When was the last time you cried? It was watching Gogglebox the other night, and it was the celebrity special, you know, to do with you know, the cancer one. So some of the stories on there always get me. So yes, that's the last time I cried. Do you have kids? If no, how many do you want? Yes, I have 2 children. I have a 14-year-old daughter, Olivia, and a nearly 9-year-old son, Matthew. And I should probably mention, we are trying for number 3, so hopefully you'll be seeing where I'm about to start tracking my cycle, and it's a 3rd cycle. And the first 2 we really didn't track it as such, but this one I'm in the next few days even, I think it is, I can start tracking my cycle and start taking ovulation tests, etc. So that's all exciting, so watch out for those videos. Do you use sarcasm a lot? Absolutely. I'm very sarcastic, very sarcastic. In fact, I think I get that off my dad. He's one of the most sarcastic people I've ever known, but so yes, definitely. What's the first thing you notice about people? Their smile, usually. If they're smiling, that, you know, I definitely gravitate towards people who smile. And their eyes, I'm a big eye person, so yeah, a smile and eyes. What is your eye colour? They're green. Not that really you can tell on there, but yes, they're green. They do change colour depending on season and the light you're in, etc. So yeah, bright green. Favourite smells? That's a good one. I like the smell, and it's a strange one, I think, but I have heard that people have liked it before. I do like the smell of freshly cut grass, but my ultimate favourite smell is the one where it rains on dry ground. I don't know what it is, but it just, it's one of those, you know what I mean, if you know what I mean, you know, if you've, you know. But yeah, that one. So you either know or you don't know. So, but yes, that one. What's the furthest you've ever been from home? That was when I travelled to Cape Town a couple of years ago. I've been twice now. Amazing place. If you ever get a chance to go, brilliant place. I'd love to keep going. It's just a long. Where were you born? I was born in Burnley, Lancashire, in the UK, if you don't know where Lancashire is. Yeah, Burnley Hospital. What are your hobbies? Obviously dog walking, because that's my job and I love doing that. Horses are another massive passion of mine. Never owned my own, but I've always worked with them. I worked with them for well over 20 years. Rugby league, again, I played that, and again, it's just something I'm into, and going to the cinema, travel, you know, the same old stuff really. Do you have any pets? Yes, I have 2 dogs. French Bulldog, Lola, and Shih Tzu, George. Let's have a look. Do you have any siblings? Yes, 3 brothers. 1 younger, 3 older. No, 2 older. Didn't make sense, did it? Yeah, 3 brothers. What do you want to be when you grow up? I suppose a better version of myself, maybe. I suppose we all strive to be better, don't we? But yeah. How tall are you? I'm 5'8" and a half. That half makes all the difference. What is the least favourite thing about yourself? Sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling in the day, I have a short fuse. So yeah, I suppose if that fuse was longer, that would definitely improve the way I am. You know, if you've had a tough day, things have just gone wrong, yeah, I do have a short fuse. So I'd definitely like to improve that. How many countries have you visited? Oh, that's difficult to say just sat here now off the cuff, but I've been to lots of places. I have travelled quite a bit. Nothing in comparison to Jonathan. He has travelled all over the world with work, but far-flung places, destinations like Cape Town and Dubai, been to Greece and the Canaries, Spain quite a bit. But yeah, quite a few places, but I'd have to give you a definite number if I sat down and wrote them all down, but quite a few places, more than 10. What was your favourite or worst subject in high school? Definitely maths. To this day, I'm still terrible at maths. I went through all of junior school, high school and college struggling with maths, but it was discovered after that I had something called dyscalculia, I think it's called. It's a form of dyslexia, but with numbers as such. So yeah, even with the basic maths, I really struggle with. So yes, mathematics. What is your favourite perfume? Now we're talking. I love perfume, but I'd say my ultimate favourite is Creed Geranium. That's definitely my favourite, but Tom Ford Black Orchid, I think it's called. It's the purple bottle, I think it's called that. But yeah, I'm a perfume fan. What sports do you play or have you played? Okay, this is a subject I can talk about. I played rugby league for 23 years. I started on my brother's team at the age of, 10? And then when you reach 14, you can no longer play on a boys' team. So I had to find a ladies' team. And then I played on a ladies' team, and I just don't know where the time went. But yeah, I retired at around about 32. And I currently play rounders, so a bit of a change, a bit less impact on the body, but still high impact in a sense, you know, especially on your joints when you're trying to run around that tight circle. But yeah, I play in a proper rounders league locally. How many girlfriends or boyfriends have you had? Well, no girlfriends, and that's easy. It's an easy question too. Because even all the way up to college, I wasn't interested at all in boys or men. I was a real tomboy. I was massively into my sports, as we spoke about just now. Men and boys did not interest me in the slightest. And then when I stopped, well, no, it wasn't. I was still playing rugby when I met my first proper boyfriend. And we actually did get married, so we separated, and then I met my now partner Jonathan, and we've been together 10 years, and the rest is history, and so they say. So yes, two, so that's not very many at all, is it? Especially not for my age. I'm 36, coming up 37, so yes, so 2. Let's have a look. I keep losing myself. Favourite memory from childhood? I'd say baking with my grandma. Oh, I often think about that. I lost my grandma 8 years ago, and nearly 9 years ago, and yeah, I often think of her, and I think feeding us as children and as we were adults even, Yeah, baking with my grandma, very fond memories. How would you describe your fashion sense? Relaxed, sporty, scruffy at times, especially with walking dogs. I'm covered in mud for a majority of the day, and then try and get changed in the evening, and get showered obviously. But yeah, quite relaxed. I'm non-conformist. I don't really follow fashions as such. Yeah, quite relaxed, but obviously I like to get dressed up for special occasions and things, so yes. What phone do you have? I have an iPhone 8S Plus or an 8 Plus. So yeah, I'm not the best with technology. 3 things that make you happy. My family, definitely number 1. Doing the job I do and working with animals in general, yeah, number 2. And number 3, having friends that you can rely on. You can, even if you don't see them often, you could rack up the house, knock on the door, and they'd be there for you straight away. And I definitely have friends like that, especially now I've moved away, quite a distance away from friends that I'd say I could do that with, really. How is your relationship with your parents? Brill. As I was growing up, I didn't get on very well with my mum, but I think it's because we're quite alike, and we used to clash quite a bit, and I was always daddy's girl, and we spent an awful lot of time together. My dad used to ferry me around to rugby matches and training and things, so we were very close. But as I left home and had my own children and things, I've grown a lot closer to my mum, and she's chilled out a lot as well. Over the years, she's a lot more relaxed than she used to be. So yeah, I have quite a good relationship with my parents. Are you left-handed or right-handed? I'm right-handed, but my son's left-handed, Matthew. Yeah, it's a bit ambidextrous really, you can use both hands. Do you consider yourself a good cook? Yeah, I get by. Yeah, I can follow a good cookbook. I do like slow cooker recipes. I just throw everything in one pot in the morning, and when I finish work in the evening, it's ready. That's why I don't mind this time of year, because it's much easier to cook in winter. You just one pot wonders. It's fabulous. If money were no object, what would you get for your next birthday? I'd probably be quite practical and get a new dog walking van or something like that. Yeah. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? That's a good one as well. As I mentioned earlier, I've been to Cape Town before. Love the place. I've been twice, and that's probably one of the locations I'd definitely like to live in. It's just amazing. If you ever get a chance to go, definitely. That's about it. And what's your longest relationship so far? This one, I've been with Jonathan 10 years in January, and I was with my ex-husband 7 years, so pretty close in length, but yeah, I'm not planning on going anywhere. So 10 years and counting, let's say. So yeah, that's it for all the questions. I think we've not done 50, but we've certainly done the majority of the 50 there. So if there's anything else that you'd like to know, comment in the box below, and I'd be more than happy to answer them. I hope you've enjoyed this evening. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It just lets you get to know me a little better, doesn't it? So anyway, I'll leave it here for now. So like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.